Hello, everyone. Hello, ham hi. I hope everyone is having a lovely day. Welcome to Yo, You Like That, the talk show where I bring on guests of the VTubing variety and we talk about something that they love, something they enjoy, something that is fun, awesome, amazing, and we want to share with you, the viewer. We have a lovely guest with us today. We've got Luna Moon. Moon, how are you doing?
Hello, I'm doing absolutely fantastic. I feel very well rested today.
Yeah,
Thank
that's
you,
always
thank
a
you so
good
much for having
feeling.
me on.
Oh, thank you for coming on. For those that may not know you, please introduce yourself. What are you all about?
Yes, hello, I'm Luna, a Moondragon VTuber artist and live 2D rigger. Uh, I I love playing retro games. I love Nintendo games, and I love Xenoblade.
You love Xenoblade 2? I love Xenoblade 2.
Yes. Oh, okay. Which one? Which one?
Okay, so 2 was the first one I played, but I played all of Xenosaga. Uh
Oh,
and
holy.
then I played 1 and the definitive edition expansion 2. So I haven't gotten to touch 3 yet, but I've gotten like mostly like all of 1 and 2 completed. Like I unlocked all the fancy blades in Xenoblade 2.
Perf. Perfect.
It
Yeah.
it took a
Oh
lot
god,
of time.
I love the Xeno series so much. I have spent so much money on Xeno merch. Played all three basic Xenoblade games plus their DLCs, and have been looking into Xenosaga and years. But amazingly, it's not the game that I chose specifically because I did not want to risk having to dive into spoilers.
Oh no, I appreciate it. I've managed to stay spoiler free on 3 for as long for this far. So, but any longer, and I'm gonna just be like I'm at my own fault for that. So I'll
Hmm.
definitely get it knocked out by the end of this year. But yeah, no, you chose still an awesome game for us to talk about. We got the little picture here on the front. We're gonna be talking about the Legend of Zelda: Majora's Mask. Yo.
Yeah.
Yo, Majora's Mask is a fun ass game. I don't know if if anyone's heard about it. It's a little indie game on a little system called the N64 at the time.
Yeah.
But
Small indie title, you know.
just sort of like came up out of nowhere. Not much fanfare.
Honestly,
Totally
yeah.
different. Like just blow the system out of the water. Was it the first game that used the expansion pack or
I don't remember actually.
I can't
Because the
remember
thing is,
either.
I didn't play it on original hardware. I played it on the Wii Virtual Console.
Ooh, that is fancy. I was gonna say the Wii Virtual Console was where it was at for a lot of like N64 ports.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, because the thing is the exposing myself a bit. I am a Zoomer, so my first like big console was the Nintendo Wii. I never touched PlayStation. I never touched the original Xbox. I never touched the N64, the GameCube. My first handheld was the Nintendo DS, and my first big console was the Nintendo Wii.
Hey, you know
So
what? That was a good
yeah.
time to hop into gaming. Let me tell you.
it was a really strong start, yeah.
I'm gonna say
It was
the Wii saved Nintendo from a many years of future foibles.
oh god. I mean, yeah, I mean that's the thing. Nintendo's just really strong when it comes to essentially starting trends, I will say, because they started the whole motion control um trend, and both Sony and Xbox tried to hop on that in their own way. Fast
I
forward to the Nintendo Switch, and Sony's trying to do it again.
I tried my hardest to make the PlayStation Move work, and I it just the light up ball is like just it just never worked out. Never worked out very well.
Oh.
I would still like to get a
Yeah.
Connect though, if only I could play Sonic Air Riders and the Power Ranger Samurai game. Just those two. That's
I didn't know the Kinect actually had games outside of their tech demo games.
oh yeah, well
And that
it
one
had
is
it
the
had
only one.
It had a lot of Zumba. It had a lot of Just Dance like
Oh
clones.
yeah, that. Oh yeah, Just Dance, right? Yeah, that
So,
makes
uh,
sense.
yeah, but besides that, it had a lot of like this has connect capabilities. And when you ask what does that mean, they're like you can like tell the game to do stuff via the camera. Okay,
Yeah.
play good, shoot, hike, football.
Oh, Xbox turn off, Xbox shut down, I say, screaming at it over and over and over again. It does not recognize my voice. I hate the Connect so much.
It's not. It wasn't good. It wasn't
It's not.
good. But the Wii was good. The Wii did
Yeah.
everything great, and not only did it like have like just like and great library of games in general, but it also get was a love letter to like the Nintendo classics. Like it had
It
a
really
whole bunch of
was.
library from the NES, Super Nintendo 64. Because even at the time you did start gaming like around the Wii. Like it wasn't like you could just go to a store and pick up an N64 for just like $50. It's like places were already starting to like charge an arm and a leg for like retro consoles like that. Not to mention getting
Yeah.
the game itself would probably run you another like $100.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, so was that your first Zelda game, or did you play
That,
any other ones
yeah,
before that?
it, that was, okay, it's really weird. So, my first introduction to the Zelda series was through Smash Brothers Brawl,
Yo,
and Link appearing there. And it was only because they had demos, the little snippets that you could play.
yeah.
Um, I had played about 5 minutes or 10 minutes, however long it was, of Ocarina of Time. Um, but Ocarina of Time was more expensive on the Wii Virtual Console, I think. So I got Majora's Mask.
I think you might be right. I think I want to say one was like $10, the other one was only like $8. No, wait, or were they 20 and 15? I don't know. The Wii shop had a lot of like weird price variations
Yeah.
sometimes, and it
And
never made any sense to me.
this was also like back in the era of Club Nintendo where if like with games they would provide the star points and you could essentially trade those in for Wii shop points.
Oh my
And
god,
that's
I missed the
basically
star points so
oh, I miss
bad.
it so much. That's how I got Majora's Mask is I was able to afford that, but I wasn't able to afford Ocarina of Time.
Hey, that worked out
So
pretty good. Like I
yeah.
wouldn't say people should start with Majora's Mask as their first game,
No, absolutely
but
not. No.
but I'm not gonna say that it's still not
It's
a bad
it's
one
such a
to jump
strong
into.
entry. It
It
is a strong
it's
entry.
it is so open that
Yeah.
it almost might be better if you start with that one so you're not blemished by the entire like flow of go to town, go to castle, go to dungeon, go to town, go to field, go to dungeon.
Yeah.
Majora's
Like
Mask is
at
like wander around aimlessly until you hit the right way to go.
yeah. Like at best, I would say Ocarina of Time does a good thing of teaching you the essentials, the basics and all that, right? But Majora's Mask just takes that and just amplifies it. It feeds you story. It feeds you a really rich world. It does it so well. And on top of just taking the already very dark parts of Ocarina of Time, just cranking that up to 11. I love what Majora's Mask did.
Yes, without a doubt. Like I don't think I've ever played a game where like the town has felt so alive. Like so many just individual characters have so many things just going on that you wouldn't think is a big deal, but then you're like, oh, I actually need to like talk to this person at two
Yeah.
o'clock, and they'll tell me about their grandmother who got sick and left a mask out,
Yeah. It
and
was
I'm
such
like, let's go.
it was such an experience because I started with Majora's Mask, but I didn't play Ocarina of Time till like just last year, back in December, is when I finally played Ocarina of Time. And it was like Ocarina of Time is a great game, but
Oh yeah,
I it was so jarring to not really have such deep and interpersonal side quests. It was jarring, and I really miss that. That's what MM gave us, but we didn't have that with Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, really, I can only think of like the only like side quest to do is really just like the item
Yeah, the
trading
trading
up
quest.
thing, and
Yeah,
and the mask thing, like even the mask thing
the
in
mask
Ocarina of
and like
Time. It's like,
the
would you
yeah.
like a better mask? Well, find someone to buy this mask off of, and then we'll trade it in for another mask,
Yeah, it
etc.
was
etc.
yeah. It was certainly a downgrade in that regard, but the overall story, the combat, the bosses, those were such a strong point. So that from OT I loved, but even still, I much prefer Majora's Mask.
Oh yeah. No, Ocarina of Time is definitely a good. I want to say kind of like baseline for them to figure out like what they want to do going forward.
Yeah.
But even the dungeons in Majora's Mask, I feel are a lot more fun. Uh,
Oh, absolutely.
Probably because they incorporate using the transformation so much to actually like experience it on a different level. Because like
Yeah.
even the first dungeon, like all the times you have to be smart about using like the Deku powers, the shrubs, and where to float and where to land and where to jump. It's like you actually have to really like think a lot more. I want to say
Yeah.
than the starting dungeons in Ocarina of Time. Although I guess in the tree there you did have to do that one part where you fall through the hole. I guess you had to
That
think about
yeah, the
that.
Deco Tree wanting that was certainly honestly it was pretty cool. I like that. But outside of that, um like I still have such a strong place in my heart for Majora's Mask dungeons because um like I do a lot of randomizers. I randomize Majora's Mask a lot. So
Yo.
I have essentially played the dungeons over and over and over again. And I have had to learn to be creative. I have had to learn how to work with the masks that I have,
Hmm.
um, and try and figure out new and creative ways to try and beat said dungeons without having every possible tool to my capabilities that I should in theory have.
Yeah, no, for sure. Randomizers are a ton of fun. Me and Lumila, a friend of mine, we randomize Link to the Past. I was trying to remember. I was about to call it Link's
Ooh.
Awakening, but no, we do Link to the Past randomizers, and she's still a lot better than me. But I've actually started to learn some of the tricks like water walking without the flippers, and
Mm,
trying to learn how to bomb jump where the bomb like knocks you over gaps.
yeah.
So it's like
I
learning little things like that.
yeah, I've had to learn the big glitch that is like very well known. Um God, what's it called? Bomb hovering. I don't know if you know that. There's a infinite sword glitch, ISG, uh, into bomb hovering, which
Oh.
yeah, it's in the name. So I imagine you can figure out what exactly what exactly it entails. But for those who don't know, you essentially uh you basically perform a glitch to make the sword permanently active. So that while you're walking around, the sword is just constantly every single frame doing damage. And
Oh,
I
that
don't know
sounds
why.
awesome.
Yeah, I don't know why. It just stops you from falling off of ledges. I don't know why it does that, but it does do that.
If
And
you're attacking every frame, then there's no way that the computer can think that you're not falling.
yeah, maybe.
You're just attacking that fast.
Yeah. And to top it off, just throws a throw a bomb with it, and you can essentially just slowly make your way upwards, up and over, really.
Yo, that sounds fun. I need to watch some videos of that. That sounds like there
It's
could be
it's
some
it,
shenanigans.
yeah, it's honestly not that bad to learn. It definitely took me a bit, but like with proper guides and everything, it's not too bad. At least in Majora's Mask. In Ocarina of Time, it's still awful.
Have you gotten a chance to play the 3DS version of Majora's
Oh
Mask?
god, I hate the 3DS version.
I had to ask because like I was looking up some of the differences because I was like I know it's got the Bomber Journal, but like what else does it got? And then
So
one
okay,
of the changes I was like is they made it brighter. I'm like, oh well, then
so
it's not the same game.
so I never beat the 3DS version because it just it annoyed me so much. I hated it so much because they changed um the locations of some of the items such as the stone mask,
Oh
like the
no,
location of where you get that. They babyfied the bosses, giving them a big bright eyeball of hey, attack this. And to top it off, they made it so that the most OP mask in the game, the Fierce Deity mask, which you are rewarded with for helping every single person with all their problems, they made it so that that mask doesn't work on every single major boss like it was intended to be done. You know, the reward.
what?
Mm.
But that's the
I'm
cool
sorry.
thing.
Mild
That's
crash out aside,
what
I
that's the
hate
cool
the
thing is when you get
3DS.
to use the Fierce Deity mask on like boss 3 and boss
Yeah,
2.
yeah, exactly. But they made it so like no, you have to use that area's items and mass in order to make the eye appear, the big bright eye. It's like yellow paint, but insulting. I hate it
It's
so much,
the
and you
yellow
can't use
the
Fierce
yellow
Deity.
the yellow paint is just a big finger. It's just a big fuck you.
And to top it off, they made it so that Zora swimming requires magic. You know, Zoras,
What?
the creatures that you
What?
know live in the water and swim. You need magic to do that now.
How, but it why?
Mhm.
The
And the
swimming is the
eyes
Zora
actually.
is like fun to do. It's like when you're playing Cat Crash 3 and you're on like the jet ski. It's like what if you had to like refuel the jet ski? It's like no, it's fun to just splash around in the water. Why do I got to spend magic on it?
God knows why. I hate it so much. I hate the 3DS version so much.
I was going to say quality of life. How about like unquality of life?
Unquality. It's
Unquality.
awful.
I don't know what you would call reverse quality. In shitification? I mean, I don't know.
That's a good way to describe it.
So what are like some of like the most like memorable parts of the game do you like that you always like enjoy like going back to whenever you play them?
The Andrew Cafe quest. Absolutely always the Andrew Cafe quest. That the the story of it just essentially being like on first playthrough, it's essentially something you have to learn over time, over multiple cycles. And when you go wrong, you need to figure out what step did I miss? Because there's so many intertwining events that occur
Mm-hmm.
for their quest to go down. And there's so many people um in Termina who are involved in said things, so from so many different other subquests, such as Seikon the thief, who steals from the granny on day one. He's also a part of stealing Kafei's mask. Or the curiosity shop owner, he is Kafei's friend. The mayor, his wife, that is you know, Kafei's parents. Or uh the innkeeper and the guy who's yelling out front in South Clocktown. Yeah, those are Andrew's parents. It's yeah, I love it. It's so good.
And it ends on such a like dramatic note. It's like,
Oh,
where does the quest end? How about right as the world's about to be
it's
destroyed?
so good. It's
It's-
so good.
if
I've
it was an
never felt.
anime,
Oh,
if it was an anime, that would be the moment where like the theme song kicks in. It's,
yeah.
and then they have their moment, and then you're like, yes, this is how you make a game. This is how you tell a side story that doesn't give you really anything extra to the game. I mean, except for the deity mask for getting all the masks, but
Yeah.
like this is just good writing.
It really is. And
But before everything became cryptic item descriptions, this was how you made good writing.
yeah. And like just to top it off, that was the story that got featured in the manga because yeah, I own them all.
I love the manga too. I want to get the
Yes.
Twilight. I want to get the Twilight Princess box set.
Oh yeah.
Now that all
Yeah,
the
I've
versions are out, or not versions, volumes, blah,
yeah.
words.
I think the manga's done. So you may
Yes,
be able to.
it just finished. I want to say like 5 months ago, and
Something like that, yeah.
Amazon has like a box set that's got like all 12 volumes. I just gotta wait for a good
Oh.
sale.
Yeah, I am gonna keep my eye on that then as well.
But no, I love all the Zelda mangas and all their things. I like how Majora's Mask got its own
Mhm.
book.
Yeah. I've been collecting the manga for like maybe a decade, if not more. And it just brings me joy to see it on my shelf.
Yeah. Do you think that the live action Zelda movie they're making will have a Majora's Mask cameo?
Uh that honestly, I don't know. Cause we don't know much of it.
We know absolutely nothing except that it's coming out.
Yeah. Like at
E-
best, someone
Even
showed off that like
Miyamoto.
yeah. At best, someone like showed potential architecture that could point to what may be the Temple of Time. But outside of that, and also Impa apparently being there, outside of that, we don't know much else.
Is it
But
Granny Impa or Ninja Impa?
Ninja Impa.
Okay, I guess that's still
Yeah.
fine. Maybe Ninja Impa will dress like Granny Impa and be like, "Ha! I was actually a young hot ninja the whole time."
Oh, she definitely did seem reminiscent of Hyrule Warriors Impa, so high hopes.
Oh, let's go! Let's fucking go! Oh, I want more Hyrule Warriors content in my life.
I need to play more Hyrule Warriors. I started it, but I stopped it because I don't want to get spoiled on Twilight Princess, because that's the one that I've just started playing.
Oh snap! I've never finished Twilight Princess, but I've watched my friend Bread play it a lot. Uh,
Oh.
so it looks like a fun time. It definitely looks like the spiritual sequel to Ocarina of Time, just in its like design mechanics. Only there's a dogger,
Mm.
and you get to be a dogger.
A
So
little bark
that's
bark.
cool. Little bark. Wolf woofers. Woofer extreme. So besides Majora's Mask, like what have you played like a lot of the other like Zelda games, like the top down ones, like Link's Awakening or Link Between Worlds?
I have not played the top-down ones at all.
Oh.
Outside of Majora's Mask, though, I have played majority of the 3D ones. So, Ocarina of Time, Skyward Sword, Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, Wind Waker.
Yeah, Wind
Um,
Waker,
so
so good.
I've played a good amount of them.
Okay. How'd you like Breath of the Wild? Breath of the
Okay.
Wild is such an interesting game, but like I played it and I did beat it. But when I was done, I was left. I'm like, I feel like I have a lot to complain about, but overall, I did enjoy myself.
In a vacuum, it's a great game. It's an awful Zelda game,
Yeah,
though.
right. I was
I
like, I get how you're going through all four of these like great beasts. These are like the replacements for the dungeons. But
yeah.
I'd really like a good old classic dungeon.
Yeah. Like the dungeons were awful. I genuinely had to use guides for the dungeons because I just did not understand what they wanted me to do. And it just felt a bit you have to read the devs' mind. The maps were so bad. The
Oh
3D
yeah.
the choice for 3D map awful. Why? Why would you do that? Oh.
It took me forever on the elephant one to actually think about. Oh wait, you can just spray the water inside the dungeon. Oh, why didn't I
Yeah,
think of
that
that?
was uh And oh god, and not to mention the way that you can, view the story out of order. Yeah, no, that's lovely. I love the out of order story so much. And outside of that, it barely also having a story. And to top it off, they kept that format for Tears of the Kingdom, except they made it worse.
Oh
They made it
no,
worse.
I haven't played Tears of the Kingdom yet, but yeah, no, I haven't heard that any of the things that I wanted improved were not improved. So
Just
I keep procrastinating on that.
all I'll tell you is for that game's equivalent of quote unquote memories, please do them in order.
Yes,
Please do them in order.
I will. I will have my little IGN guide of proper order finding of memories.
Yeah. Oh, because like the otherwise the story that it tries to tell is is good. Tears of the Kingdom was a lot more fun than Breath of the Wild,
Oh, that's good.
but oh god, it, the way that they tell the main story was so annoying.
Darn.
But honestly, might be one of my favorite final bosses rather. One of my favorite
Oh,
final bosses
good.
in any Zelda game.
Okay, then it's gonna be worth it. Because let me tell you, probably what I was most disappointed of was the Breath of the Wild final boss.
That was so shit.
The, that was like this doesn't feel like it's worth the journey we've gone on.
It
Also,
was so.
like there was like you like get like the new guardians, like the guardians descendants and stuff, and you don't
Yeah,
do anything with them. It's like, wouldn't it be cool if they like helped on the final fight or something? Like,
yeah. Wouldn't it be cool? No, no. You're
no.
just gonna fight a giant overgrown dog
Yep.
with Zelda
Get on
screaming
your
in your
horse.
ear. Get on
Get on
your
your
horse. Zelda
horse.
screams in your ear. Good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck. Oh man. I
That's why we have the Hyrule Warriors for Age of Calamity. Age of Calamity is the
yeah,
one.
I never did I never did play Age of Calamity past like the fourth mission because that thing was running at 15 FPS.
Oh yeah. No, handheld it's it chugs. It chugs a lot.
No, this wasn't handheld, this was docked.
Oh, Doc, don't know how. Guess it's time for the Switch 2 port. Come on,
Oh
$5.
yeah, I have the Switch too, and I've yet to play it, but I imagine it's gonna actually look good.
Hopefully it
Yeah.
does. It's got all that beefy power, but then there are just some games that just don't work on it the same or as different. So
Yeah. Or some that don't work at all for whatever reason. Cough,
for,
cough. The YouTube app for some reason.
I just think that just Nintendo wants to make their own YouTube and just have people like not have a choice, because like I never understood why they're so like particular about the YouTube app on the Switch, because
Oh no, that
it was the
it
same
got
on the
fixed.
Wii. Oh, it got fixed finally. Okay.
Yeah. It was entirely a Google issue. Like their app was just broken on Switch 2 for some reason.
Oh well, they're only a little company. They probably didn't have the money to fix it right away.
Small indie company.
A tech startup, if you would.
Mhm.
Everyone deposit your stock now.
Yeah.
That's cool. But it's so cool that you got into Legend of Zelda from Smash Brothers because I feel like that's how like a lot of people were introduced to a lot of games. Like the Fire Emblem characters like Marth and
Yes.
Roy. Even
Oh, Fire Emblem.
even though we still can't play the Roy game legitimately in the states.
Yep. No, you get the crumb of Roy in FE7. The single
Yeah.
cutscene that you see him in. Yeah, that's all you're getting.
Who needs the actual game when we have the prequel? Everyone, let's
Wow.
let's let's start America Fire Emblem on a prequel to another
Mm.
game.
Yeah, and don't even put it by like the full name. Just call it Fire Emblem.
Just Fire Emblem One. What's the next one?
Yeah.
Fire Emblem 9 or 8. I've I've already gotten lost again already.
Oh, the old Fire Emblem Heroes has done two good things. It's give FE7 a proper name and give FE4 an actual spotlight
Oh yeah, no FE4 genealogy
of the Holy
uh
War.
of the Holy War. Yeah, I was hoping we would have got like a 3DS version of that, like we got the Gaiden version of 2 or
Please,
Echoes version.
please. Me finding out that the quote unquote leaker who leaked Engage, finding out that the FE4 leak was purely just incorrect because he saw Sigurd in the Engage art style and thought it was just an FE4 remake. So they
Oh,
leaked
the poor
FE4
guy.
remake, but
Nintendo,
it wasn't the case.
Nintendo's ruthless when it comes to like the fake spoilers. I read somewhere that they like legitimately lie to their employees to see what info is getting like leaked out, and it's
Honestly,
like
I don't blame them.
I'm like
For
that's
some
so
reason,
smart.
yeah. Yeah. The thing is, for some reason, I don't know why, but for one, everyone has a hate boner for Nintendo. But for two, everyone is actively like trying to break into their systems, trying to gain access to more of the games. I am so fed up of the games that I like getting like hacked into early so people start posting the game early. I'm so sick of it.
I make sure to avoid YouTube sometimes whenever a new game comes out because, uh, sure enough, on the day of release, here's the final boss fight on YouTube with a thumbnail of the final boss fight on YouTube. Why is this in my
Yeah.
recommended? I don't know. Engagement, I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah. Yeah, and I remember when, I think it happened with Xenoblade X, where it got hacked into a week early, so people were posting stuff early. So I am all for the Switch 2 being essentially unhackable, lest it get bricked. I am all for that. If it means that these people cannot have their way. I will probably get called a bootlicker, but I stand by this.
I say once a console have lived its life, at that point you can do whatever you want to it.
Yeah, yeah,
But during the lifespan, it's like a little patience
yeah.
goes a long way.
I
So I'm
I
for
go
sure.
yeah, I go on this tangent a lot during my streams, but I always shout this to the heavens of if you are pirating a modern day game, you are an unemployed scrub who needs to go get a job.
Go get them jobs.
Go get a job. Stop pirating modern day games and stop complaining that it's hard to pirate modern day games. Get a job.
It is really hard. I've looked into it and I'm like, huh. I don't see how people do this for a living. I'm gonna go
Yeah.
back to play my Super Nintendo games on my ZSNES now. Thank you.
It's either because I've been fortunate enough to, garner a community who, they're very positive about Nintendo. They know when to criticize, but they understand that Nintendo is typically the lesser of the three evils, right? Um So it tends to be a case of occasionally here and there we will end up having some Sony fanboy come in and trying to trying to yuck my yum. And it always ends poorly. It's very funny, and I love it every single time.
Those darn yuckers. Honestly, like both the PlayStation and the Xbox, like there are some games exclusives that they have that really do like stand out, but none of them really have the same feel that Nintendo games give you.
Yeah,
Like I can't think of anything that like from Sony that really like makes me feel like, man, you know what this reminds me of? Kirby and just all the good feelings I have when I'm playing a Kirby game. I can't think of anything that PlayStation's made that's even comes
yeah.
close to that feeling.
The closest we had for a while was Astrobot.
I
That
feel like
like
Astrobot was a success against its means. It's like
yeah,
the creator made
it
a
is
good
a
game,
flash in the pan.
But Sony didn't want it. Sony was like,
Yeah.
"Ew, I don't want this." So they threw the toy in the box, but then someone like grabbed the box and like made a good game out of it.
Yeah, because it started off as a tech demo, right? Astra's Playroom or something like that, and then
Yeah.
it was a fully fleshed out game afterwards. And genuinely, I played a demo of it at a game store. It is a fun game. It is a really fun game. If Sony could, understand why, Nintendo's games work, they have these like, they have these unique art styles, unique and recognizable art styles. They have these fun mechanics. The reason people liked Astrobot is it reminded them of Super Mario Sunshine. It had a fun, OST, it had a cute art style and a cute protagonist. It was a very fun game.
For realsies. Also, it played so well. Like,
Yeah.
oh man, when a game just feels
You
good
need
in your
polish.
hands.
You need polish.
That's
Like,
it.
as
That's what
as
I'm like, talking about.
Yeah. Like I did a degree in the game dev industry, and seeing the behind the scenes and all this, you kind of just realize how unoptimized people's games are, and you wonder how did this get a green light?
And a lot of times there's like these bugs too that it's like, how did this ever like happen? Like,
Yeah.
and then you're
But
thinking like,
on
oh, they probably rushed or QA just QA found it, but they didn't feel it was important enough to fix it in
Yeah.
some cases.
Yeah.
I remember, what was it? It was I was watching a friend play The Evil Within 2, and they fell through the world. Like 'cause they were just
Oh.
walking and I don't know if they tried to step on like a sidewalk or something because they were like on the road trying to go to the next like point, and they just fell through the world and they just kept falling and they just kept falling, and we're like, is this supposed to happen this way?
Yeah. Like the most recent example that comes to mind is Monster Hunter Wilds.
Oh my god, was that game not?
Oh.
I haven't touched it in like 3 months, but that game was not optimized for PC at all.
Oh, I
Holy
I didn't even
shenanigans!
try to get it. I just knew that my PC would explode if I tried to play it.
It's very yeah no like I have a pretty beefy box, and
Mhm.
like there are times where it still would just it would just crash. It's like, yeah, no, we're just not gonna try this. We're not dealing with this today. Come back in a month and maybe they'll optimize it a little bit more. This
Come back in a month and buy the DLC maybe, the optimization DLC.
oh no, though they're working on that expansion right now, but you best
Oh
believe.
man.
So when we probably won't get any fixes until that's like all done and ready to come out.
Mm. Nah, I when it comes to Monster Hunter, I'm sticking with the good stuff. I'm sticking with GU.
Oh, GU is so good. I actually like had a lot of fun with Rise after all the like the complete package kind of came out, the Sunbreak stuff.
Mhm. Yeah, I'm probably about 80-ish hours into GU, and it's so much fun.
And
I've been enjoying it. And I only started it's my first Monster Hunter that I only started this year.
oh wow, that's actually really good then. I
Mhm.
mean, 80
It was
hours. I
very fun.
guess that's the tutorial. I guess you started all right.
Not even the tutorial. Actually, yeah, I've just finished high rank. I've just started G rank. So yeah, just the tutorial.
Just the tutorial. Since you like Zelda games, I don't know if anyone actually makes the comparisons, but how do you feel about like the Souls-like games, like the Dark Souls and the Elden Rings?
I've I've played I've played Elden Ring. It's really not my cup of tea. I've always been an avid hater of the Souls game. of I've always considered them games that are considered hard just for the sake of being hard and nothing more. It is oh god. I don't know how to describe it, but I have a big hatred for them. And it's not even like a whole thing of, oh, I hate, souls and sorry about that.
Oh, no, you're
It's
good.
it's not even like it's not even like just a thing of I hate Souls games and I hate Souls. Like, no, I've played Hollow Knight. I've played Hollow Knight Silk Song. The games are
Oh,
considered,
Hollow Knight's so good.
pretty yeah, the games are considered pretty hard. But I despise the Elden Ring and the Souls-like format or the Souls format just a lot. It just does not mesh with me because it feels like the games are hard just for the sake of being hard. And on top of that, the community is annoying. God God forbid you want to you what you use magic? You use summons? You are a fool. You are an idiot. How dare you do such a thing? Treason.
But it's a feature in the game. Why can't I use
It's a
all the
feature in the
stuff the
game, but
game?
why are you using a feature in the game? You paid for the full game and you expect to use all the features from the full game? You fool.
I'm a fool. I gotta say, I could never get into Elden Ring, but I did have fun with like Demon Souls, uh, and Bloodborne. Those two. Oh wait, oh Code Vein, the anime Souls. I have fun with
Ooh.
that one. I would say
I may check out Code Vein. It looks good from what I have seen.
I had a lot of fun with it. If you ever get a chance to catch it on sale, it usually goes on sale for like $10.
Oh,
Definitely a good
I
value.
own it.
Oh, okay. Well, there we go then. Yeah, but a lot of people are like they want to see a Zelda game in the Souls format, and I'm like, no. I mean,
We have that just without the whole souls thing. It's called Breath of the Wild. It's your open world game that has progression as much as you want progression. You can get whatever weapons you want. You can make the game as easy or as hard as you want. Play Breath of the Wild if you want a souls game.
I think they just want a lot of like the bosses that aren't Lionels or
Mm.
or the Phantom Ganons.
Huh.
Seriously, Breath of the Wild don't have the same boss fight 4 times.
Oh boy. Nah,
We
I
are
don't
getting
think I'd ever
into
want
the
that.
end. So overall, whenever it comes to Majora's Mask, do you feel like it's a good hopping on point for people interested in Zelda, or
Mm, I it depends. Like if you can only choose between Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, absolutely. Like if it's just a case of you can only choose one, absolutely choose Majora's Mask. But if it's like you want it as a very much beginner starting point, I would say no. Start with Ocarina of Time and then move on to Majora's Mask so you kind of understand the flow and then get to truly embrace the flow.
agreed? I think that's definitely some good advice going there.
Mm.
As far as like in the future of Zelda games, what's maybe some stuff you want to see in the future?
I want to return to the old format. I want a return of, the the old style dungeons. I want the return of story, linear story, a good linear story. I don't want
Crazy
these
talk,
memories.
crazy talk.
Oh no. I want the story. And I want a boss fight that's on the same tier as Tears of the Kingdom's final boss fight.
I think those are all very fair things to want, and I would also want something of the same, especially um more dungeons. Bring back dungeons. Dungeons are fun.
Yes.
I don't
Like
know why
mini
why they
dungeons as
said
well. Mini
yeah. You could
dungeons.
do both. You could definitely do both.
Yeah.
But just don't make your game a whole bunch of like puzzle rooms and then just four like uh what's the term whenever like the momentum is perpetuating its own like motion. What one of those kind of machines? Like a drippy bird. I
Uh,
don't
That's a
know what
good
I'm
way of
talking
putting
about.
it.
I'm cultured. I swear. Y'all can't prove it. All right, now we are going to take some questions from the audience. Audience, feel free to ask whether me or Luna anything you'd like.
Another Tears of the Kingdom, you lost No!
Yeah, perpetual motion machine. You know,
Oh.
all those big robots are just like big old motion machines. They just
Mm,
keep doing their thing.
yeah. I'm very
I
curious
still
what.
like the drippy bird.
Wait, Drippy Drippy Bird?
Yeah, it's the one where you like you push the head forward and it touches the water and then like the it's got the ball at the bottom and it like shakes it back and forth and back and forth.
That thing. Okay, yeah. Yeah,
I don't know its
I,
actual
I
name. I just call it the drippy bird. I'm sure it probably has a
I,
legitimate name that someone's copyrighted. But I'll never know. I refuse. I refuse to learn.
mhm.
Was there a part that you got stuck in Majora's Mask that's stuck in your mind? Like your what is your least favorite place in Majora's Mask? Ooh.
Hmm, good question. Uh, I would say in the beginning, Stone Tower Temple. I hate Stone Tower Temple because it requires you, especially in 100% runs, it requires you to do the entire temple, invert the temple, do the entire temple, reinvert the temple, and then get the last two stray fairies that you could not get because the temple was not the right orientation.
Oh
I
my
hate
god.
Stone Tower Temple. The other thing is town archery. Don't ask me to do town archery, especially perfect town archery. That mini game is BS. I hate it with my entire being.
Don't you have to get in 100% to get like the ultimate quiver?
Yeah. No, you don't. You need it for the piece of heart.
Oh, okay. Just a piece of hearts. Okay.
Yeah. So typically, whenever I do go back and do quote unquote 100% runs, I will do 99.9% runs because I hate town archery.
Nice.
I hate them so much.
Well, Luna, please tell us what can people expect on your streams coming up? What do you got going on?
Oh boy, you can expect a nice variety of retro games. If you like Metal Gear Solid, I'm currently playing through Metal Gear Solid 2. If you like JRPGs, I'm currently playing through Mother 3. If you like
Oh,
Mario games, oh,
I gotta ask, what do you think about Mother 3? Have you played 1 and 2?
I've played 2, I've heard 1 because 1's storytelling is absolutely awful due to limitations of the time. Um but I love 2 so much. Um but Mother 3, I'm loving it so much. The game has made me cry, man.
Uh,
I'm not even halfway through and the game has made me cry.
okay. I've gotten halfway through, but I won't lie. Like I can't grasp the timing on the attack combo. I feel so dumb
Oh,
because it's like, do it to the music. I'm like, no, I have no rhythm. I can't do it. Ah.
I won't lie. A lot of the time, I'm able to do it by just mashing. Just randomly mash, and sometimes you will randomly get a rhythm. Because apparently the EN version has like a bit of audio delay. So it prevents you from getting that perfect rhythm.
Ah, okay. So it may not just be me. It may be the
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
Yay. Oh, but anyway, you're saying Mario.
Yes. I play Mario games, currently playing through Mario Galaxy 2, making my way to the 100% for that. help.
Galaxy 2 is a lot of fun, but it definitely feels like they made a whole bunch of stuff, put it all in Mario Galaxy, and then was like, "Hey, we still have a lot of extra stages left. What do we do with this? I don't know. Just put them in
Yeah,
another game."
yeah. Put in another game. Take
we
away the
we
story, by the way.
we
Just
we made too much. Take away Rosalina.
take away the story. I also play Zelda games, currently playing through Twilight Princess, and I also do a variety of randomizers. I say variety, it's mostly Majora's Mask, and I'm currently learning Ocarina of Time.
Nice. Well, there you go. Make sure to go check her out. You can click her name in the title. We'll also do a quick little shout out. Give me one
Yay!
second here. Ba ba ba
Yeah, it's
ba
it's
ba ba
very much
ba.
just lots of Nintendo.
I don't know how to spell shout out. There we go. And for those interested in my streams, tonight we're going to be starting Octopath Traveler. We're going to be doing the first 4 chapter 1 characters. Uh,
Ooh.
and then tomorrow we'll be doing some more Trails of Cold Steel, and then Buckaroo. We're going to be going to finish that. I don't know if we'll be able to finish it in one more stream, but Friday night we will do our best, and we'll see how far we can get. Yeah, but Luna, thank you so much for coming in and hopping on the stream. It was a lot of fun, and
Yeah, thank you so much for having me.
I enjoy that we like a lot of the same games. So I will definitely be
Yeah.
rooting you on.
You have phenomenal taste.
Yay! Let's go ahead and do a Phantom Raid, and but besides that, thank you all for coming in and watching the show. Y'all have a lovely night, and I hope y'all take care. Bye, Q.
Bye bye.